my name's Michael Blacksell. I work at Research School of Physics. I'm a combined workshop manager, and I would like to talk about mental health today. I've been at the university for over 30 years. I've seen many changes, many ups and downs of the university. And what I've learnt over the years and now as a manager, mental health, it's extremely important. Your well-being, your mental well-being is an extremely important factor. So my role is to look after my team, really. I walked by a bloke the other day and said, "How are you going?" And he said, "Mostly fine." Normally he would say, "Yeah, I'm great," or "Okay," something like that. But when you hear those little different answers, that's when you stop. And I turned around, I said, "How you going?" When they give that little indicator, that's when you've really got to stop as a person that cares for their employees and a manager. You've got to stop and you've got to talk to them, and you just dive down. They will tell you what they want to tell you, but at least you're there listening to them. Myself personally, I'm a football fanatic. I run a lunchtime social football game at the ANU on Monday, Wednesdays and Fridays. If you walk past Fellows or South or Willows, you'll probably see a bunch of people running around. And that caters to, I think the last count I was up to the 40 or 50 mark of staff, a handful of undergraduates and postgraduate students. So we've got a nice broad base of the ANU playing that game. And that is there for mental health. You go out there, you try and enjoy yourself, get out of the office. That is probably one of the biggest things that is important, to get away from that computer screen, to get out of the office, because it is really easy to have a lunch and just go, "I don't want to do anything. I'm just going to sit at my desk, eat my sandwich," or whatever. Feedback from a lot of the people, they are very appreciative. I had one of the PhD students come up to me at the end of last year when he submitted, and he just said, "Thank you. This got me through. You know, if I didn't have this release, it would have been a lot worse." So those things are nice to hear. So my indicators that I'm getting extremely stressed, or things aren't very healthy inside my noggin, is that in my normal day, I try not to swear. So very ashamedly, I'm going to admit that when I hear a lot of potty words coming out of my mouth, that's when I know it's out of control. And generally what happens is that it's not just one potty word, it's a string of them. And that's not, well, that's what happens in my head. Can't apologise enough for it, but that's what happens. So yes, slow down, take a step back, take a breather, get outside. So being a manager it's a tough gig. I mean, if anyone is out there and says that being a manager of people is easy, I'd really love to work out how they're doing it, because I don't believe it's easy at all. So it's really important for me to not be a manager 100% of the time. I mean, I know that's probably a little bit crazy to say because I'm employed as a manager, but my grassroots are electronics and engineering, and I need to get back to those every so often just to support that science, support those students, support the academics, because to me, if we don't support them, once again, I get back to the stagnation point. It's good to continue to help those students, to improve them as a person that is going to help society somehow. And I play my little part in that, and I'm proud of that.